Hey everybody. Oh, there it is. So, we're starting on bees today. We're going to float through images, but I've never channeled a song before. I think this is my first one. And it's not a song that I wanted to be channeling. But the sound of silence came on at least 5 different times today. And when I pulled up TikTok, it was a sound, an audio, in another video, like right from jump. So I think the sound of silence might be our channeled song of the day. And at first, I was like, okay, well, if this is a message from Spirit, then I need to move in silence. And I had no intention of doing a video or explaining anything about my last video. I was like, okay, we're going dark. That's what we're supposed to do. But I think it may have been misinterpreted a little bit. I'm not sure what people are going to pull from my videos 98% of the time, because that's not my business. Spirit tells me when to move, and I move. That's it. And you know, I get approval cards for the videos they want me to post. Like at the end of a video, or if I do like a couple AI arts or something like that, then I'll pull cards and see which ones they want me to do. We got the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. So the results that we see out are Spirit selections. That wasn't the only video I made, but that is the one Spirit landed on. And the tattoo videos in particular, oh, the Strength card. Earlier in another video that day, I bent the tip of a card. It was, I didn't look at what the card was. I just shuffled it back in and kept moving on with my life. But it turned out to be the Strength card, the second card pulled in the Blue Effect video, the White Devil, whatever it's called. 6 of Wands. So the Strength card had a correlation with the cards that we pulled earlier that day. And I didn't realize that until after the fact when I was watching the video, which I thought was kind of cool. 7 of Pentacles. But the other tattoo videos were, every single one was a release of energy. And the reason why I needed to release energy changed every time. The first time was to reflect confidence, self-worth, get myself moving again, that kind of energy. It was my body transformation. But I did show off, you know, my tattoo. Then the second time was when I got the tattoo filled in. We were in the thick of it with the twin flame. I think that was when I realized that it was something I needed to walk away from. That's when it became very, very clear and definitive for me that I needed to move on. And that's when I had to jump into my shadow to wrestle my own demons. And that's when I got my tattoo filled in. We did another video for that. Knight of Pentacles. And then this one, I'm not really sure why Spirit had me do. I think it was to solidify another ending, because we chose ourselves. We are not going back to any past relationship right now. We are going to either be single or search for our divine counterpart patiently. That's where everything has led here. All of the signs, all of the energy points to that, the Chariot. So that's what we're doing. We're going to focus on ourselves. We're going to keep on growing, keep on changing, solidify our routine. Because let's be real, December was dragging when it comes to consistency. We're revitalizing. And bees have a certain vibration in their wings that can have healing properties. And honey is antibacterial, and it's really good for your body, you know, in moderation, of course. But I got a bee synchronicity today from watching readings, and I found a video randomly. So we're on bees. But you might see some weird shit here. I have no idea what I left or didn't leave. I tested out a bunch of things. Yeah, let's get the nose. Those are like black holes. They're kind of cool, but like it's a TikTok and it's sideways. There we go. All right, we're out of the bees. The star. But I don't think this time I was diving into my shadow or wrestling my shadow or anything like that, really. I didn't fall out of alignment. But what did happen was just a different kind of channel than I've ever experienced before. The devil. It was almost... I've been meditating for years, right? Meditating for a long, long time. And I've gotten to a point where I can dissociate when I need to, when it's helpful to, when I can, you know, just enter that space. And it was almost like that. Nine of Cups. But I don't think I've ever been in alignment like this before. Masculine and feminine, dark and light. I'm not sure I've ever really had even multiple areas balanced at the same time, much less feeling pretty centered. The Emperor. And yeah, we were a little heavy in our masculine energy. I think that's why we kept on seeing the Emperor card pop out the last week. When I was going through that tower, I think I was definitely in my masculine energy. But when I had that weird channel, I pulled the Empress, and I didn't look at the cards. Or I looked at the last two, but not the first one in that video, Knight of Wands. So I didn't know the Empress was there until I watched. But the Empress, Strength, and then the Wheel of Fortune as the last card, Ace of Pentacles. That was the draw. And I think some part of those tattoo videos also allowed me to express feminine energy. It wasn't just about, you know, feeling the confidence and the body transformation and everything like that. It's self-acceptance, I think. Because staring in the mirror and watching myself on camera are some of the ways that I deal with insecurity. You know, it helps me to be able to see myself in different ways that can help me like realign with certain aspects of energy, I suppose. But there's something about those videos that taps into my feminine nature, you know? And it's not like overt sexuality, maybe more like sensuality, or like, I don't know. I can't really explain it. I just kind of go where I'm guided. But that reconnection with the feminine, I think, pulled me back into that in-between space. Six of Cups. And I do think Spirit, Ten of Pentacles, has a way of putting me in positions where things look a certain way. No matter what I do, people always have a way of misinterpreting situations, Ten of Wands, based on how things look. And most of the time, it's not accurate and it's not true, Queen of Wands, but people's perception can be illuminating, especially when people start turning on you. And for some reason, Spirit does it over and over again. They just give people a choice whether to assume the worst or assume the best in me. Some people pick right. I would say most people don't. The Magician. But every time I put something controversial out, it's an opportunity to see Eight of Pentacles, who I actually can't trust. And it's never my intention to do that. Ten of Swords, because being tested is something that people have done to me repeatedly. I would never want to do that to anybody. Not even to test whether I can trust them. At this point, I'll walk away if I don't think I can. Queen of Swords, boundaries. But Spirit, they like to make an example of me, I guess. Now we're keeping those. Thanks for watching, everybody.